Welcome to BallCourt. I am Coach Drew. This is the world of basketball. This is going to be our Halloween episode number 15. Yes, it's going to be a crazy episode. Stick around with me. There's going to be monsters on the Lakers. Clippers are looking scary good, and the Warriors are dead. Stick around right here on BallCourt. World of basketball. Welcome back to BallCourt. I am Coach Drew, and this is the world of basketball. I know I've been waiting for this time. We've all been waiting for this time. Basketball season is back, and it came back in full force. Let me go ahead and jump into the deep end of the pool. Yes, the Clippers are what we thought they were. They are absolutely amazing. Great team, great look. I'm going to talk about the first game. The first game I sat down and watched for the season was the Lakers' first game out. Clippers versus the Lakers. I'm going to tell you, absolutely, I saw two of the best teams in the Western Conference going back and forth at each other. I saw AD being AD, attacking that rim. I saw the Clippers playing phenomenal. That second quarter alone by Kawhi Leonard gave me chills. I was like, man, he's going to be a problem. But I did see certain things in them to make me believe that the Lakers will eventually outlast the Clippers. Now, that's just my personal opinion. But I guarantee you later on in the end of the season, when y'all talking about this, when it's coming to the close to the end and we're talking about the playoffs, y'all going to sit here and say, man, Coach Drew was right. Coach Drew was absolutely right. And yes, let me tell you, in that game, even though they lost by 10, the Lakers, it was 102 to 112, the Clippers, they showed up in that second quarter and in the beginning of the second half. But the Lakers showed a lot of life during that time. I got some more news on the Lakers over this period, because right now they're 3-1. Losing only that game to the Clippers. But after that, they went on a roll, beating Utah. And let me tell you, Danny Green. Let's go back to that Clippers game just for a second. He came out and debuted his first time as a Laker, breaking the record that was only held by one of the greatest Lakers ever, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yes. He broke his records, outscoring him in his debut, dropping 28 points. That is the most by a Laker in a Lakers debut. Now, when we talk about Laker greats, and we talk about the ones that are held in the rafters, we're not just talking about Laker greats. We're talking about the greatest ever for the NBA. That's what the Laker greats actually maximizes to. Remember who the point leader was for the NBA? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And yes, he broke that record. So Danny Green, I salute you. Keep it going. We're going to need you during this season, especially since I hear, Kyle Kuzma might be coming back tonight against the Mavericks. It's going to be a big thing, and it's going to be kind of wild. But that wasn't it. That wasn't the biggest story for the Lakers during this week. The biggest story was the monster known as Anthony Davis, the Brow himself, dropping 40 and 20. Yes, you heard me correctly. 40 and 20. He had 40 points and 20 rebounds. That was utterly ridiculous going against the Grizzlies. And yes, we did win that game, going 120 to 91, because if you were listening, I said the only game that the Lakers had lost was against the Clippers. That's why we pay attention. Alright, so you know that we won that game against the Grizzlies. And we actually showed out. Because it wasn't just AD that was doing his thing. LeBron showed up as well, putting up a great show for them. And then, another great story for the Lakers. Tell me, Lakers fans, if you remember this name. And I'm gonna say, this is a great story for the Lakers. And this is a name that you need to remember, because at one time you had anger in your voice when you said his name. It's different now. He made sure of that. Dwight Howard, he's doing what Dwight Howard is supposed to do. We were angry. We heard when Kobe called him those names and we agreed. We said, Dwight Howard, you are nothing but a B. You gotta play a lot better. You gotta be tougher. You gotta be stronger. You gotta go out there and do what you're supposed to do. All we have you here to do is rebound and score. Can you do that for us? Dwight Howard said, yes, indeed. Yes, when he showed up against the Hornets, he went 8 for 8, 16 points, 10 rebounds. He did exactly what they wanted him to do. Exactly what we all wanted him to do. Now, I want you to stop and think about this. All of you, stop and think about this. Let's say we don't get Boogie back. Take a look at that front court. We still have AD. We still have JaVale McGee. And we still have Dwight Howard playing at his peak performance. I'm telling you, we have solidified those spots in the front court. Our goal is now to get our backcourt on that same level. And with Bradley, one of our greatest defensive players in the league, Rajon Rondo coming back, Kyle Kuzma coming back, and we have the point forward himself, the king, LeBron James. You gotta tell me this. Please tell me this. Who do you think is going to be able to rival that? That's going to be a pretty good squad. Even when you bring Paul George back into the Clippers locker room, we still got a pretty good squad. But let me let you know that the game didn't end there with that 40 points and that 20 rebounds. There was more to that game. That game had more excitement. Do you know why? Because the whole crowd chanted along with LeBron James to celebrate Taco Tuesday. And they were just not serving up tacos, they was also serving up Grizzlies. And they got done. But let's go ahead and talk some more about those Clippers. I'm telling you, those Clippers look scary. If you do not have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team, and you are in the West Coast or in the East Coast, you are officially on notice. They are going at everyone. I am not saying that they have not lost. They are 3-2. But even in their losses, they look scary. They are a team that you don't feel like you can reckon with. Think about this. Kawhi, last night went back to San Antonio. You know, as a way of saying welcome home, he came in there and did what a Claw does. He had 4 steals. He had 38 points. He had 12 rebounds. He had Popovich questioning himself and his staff. Why didn't we just believe him and say, hey, take the time? Because think about it. If they had just took the time that they needed, don't you think they would have been hoisting that trophy instead of Toronto? Could be. But, yes, Popovich got to watch his former dance partner from the former proms go out there with the new bae. And was looking good. Looked good. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been there before. You know that one girl that you dumped a little bit prematurely because you thought you was feeling yourself like I could do better, and you found out that she's doing better? It hurts a little bit, Pop. I know. It hurts. Trust me. Toronto feels the same way. It's like, ooh, that used to be my girl. It used to be my girl. Oh man. I'm telling you, that's how they're feeling right now. But these are the things that actually take place in a game such as this. People, we love them, we lose them, they're here, they're gone, but Kawhi is with the Clippers now and he's showing what the Clippers do. And against the Hornets, dropping 30 against the Hornets as well, I'm telling you, that is a scary team to watch. Now, in sad news, and actually let me tell you about exactly how I was going to report this sad news. I was going to tell you that the Clippers era is over. If you go to BallCourt World, after this show premieres, we will have the Warriors bandwagon transfer paperwork posted at on our Instagram. So this way you can go ahead and hop off the bandwagon now. Maybe because of Kawhi, if you live in California. Maybe because of Anthony Davis. Maybe because Maybe because of the Klay Thompson injury or Kevin Durant got traded. But as of recent, if you have not filled out your paperwork, we are now extending the bandwagon, leaving because Steph Curry has broken his left hand. Yes, we weren't going to extend it. We were actually going to be cutting it off today. After that blowout to the Clippers, the 141 to 122 blowout to the Clippers, we decided maybe there may be some people still leaving the bandwagon. And then when that 110-121 blowout to the Suns, we were like, okay, there's people leaving. We knew that they were leaving, but we understood that we have to make the cutoff anyway. But when Steph Curry went down with that broken left hand, and hey, Steph, get well soon. I want you to come back even better. I want you to come back stronger. But as of now, we have now extended the cutoff mark. You cannot hop off the bandwagon anywhere from now until next week. Don't look to jump back on when Steph gets back. It's going to be a little bit premature. So, if you want to remain on the Warriors bandwagon, rest assured, we are allowing you as well to cheer for the Lakers and the Clippers. You are now allowed to cheer for the Lakers and the Clippers. We will not judge you because obviously you no longer have a professional team. We apologize. Rest in peace, Warriors. It's so hard to say goodbye. Yep, that was a tough loss. I'm telling you. I know, and I honestly, Warriors fans, I know exactly how you feel. I grew up during the time of the Bulls when it was great and Chicago was on top. Everything was great and they thought they would last forever. And then Jordan retired. Pippen went to the Blazers and everything started falling apart. And for years, even currently, they're still trying to find that identity that they once had. So trust me, I watched it, I seen it, I know exactly what you're going through, Warriors fans. But rest assured, the youth of today will remember you for the Splash Brothers. And not because Latrell Sprewell choked PJ Calistino. Got that going for you. Got that going for you. Alright. Now, Kyrie, I gotta give you a shout out. How do you debut with 50? Oh man, drop a 50 dub on the debut and then almost win the game with a circus shot. Yes, you fell to Karl Anthony Towns playing absolutely awesome. 36, 14 rebounds, 7 3-pointers made. He was playing